But this song is written about a guy. We were up in southwest Colorado, and me and my buddy were up there building this cabin up there. And a guy came off the mountain. He came off the Rocky Mountain Trail, and he was on his last leg. And he had no water, no matches, no food. He was just exhausted, and we met him out in this wilderness preserve. And got to talking with him, took care of him, helped him out. It was really awesome. The next night we went down to the bar, and he was down there, and we just were instant friends and stayed in touch after I came back home to Nashville. He was from Nebraska, and just stayed in touch. I mean, it was one of those people that you're just instant friends. It's kind of like hanging out here. You can just meet people, and it's really awesome. And I developed a special relationship. But I got an email from one of his friends that he had died in a motorcycle wreck. Just a young guy, and a sad story. But the other day I was writing, and I was like, man, that guy's story needs to be told. And so that's where this song came from. And I wanted to, his name is Jed McCaslin, and I wanted to do that for him. So I hope you guys enjoy it. He came down from the mountain, trying to find who he could be. He was cold, wet, and ragged. He just wanted to be free. He was filled with exhaustion. He was starving for our food. We gave him what we had that night, 'cause we're just trying to be good. He said he was born to wander. He told me he was born for this, and there's just too much living that he did not want to miss. He said, come down off your mountains, oh, and feast in valleys low. You never know when you're leaving, or where this life will go. He came down to the tavern, said, I'll share with you a beer. I'll tell you all my story of how I ended here. I used to paint out in Nebraska. I used to work for the man. Now I'm living like a free bird. Every day I can. He told me he was born to wander. He told me he was born for this, and there's just too much living that he did not want to miss. He said, come down off your mountains, oh, and feast in valleys low. You never know when you're leaving, or where this life will go. And we sat and talked for hours, and we could not get our fill. Recalled all life's glories, and told of all life's thrills. Then we sang all the good songs, yeah, the ones that mean the most. We toasted to the Father, the Son and Holy Ghost. He told me he was born to wander. He told me he was born for this, and there's just too much living he did not want to miss. He said, come down off your mountains, oh, feast in valleys low. You never know when you're leaving or where this life will go. Well, the end of the story, man, it's sad, but it's true. He left on his last journey, but his story is not through. 'Cause in his eyes there was this hunger, in his life there was this pain, in his mind there was this worry, but his soul sings this refrain. He says we were born to wander. He says we were born for this, and there's just too much living that we don't need to miss. He says, come down off your mountains, oh, feast in valleys low. You never know when you're leaving or where this life will go. He says, come down off your mountains, oh, feast in valleys low. You never know when you're leaving or where this life will go.